Justin with the good hair is back. To be honest, for the last few years, as Canada's Liberals did what they always do and slipped into more and more soft corruption scandals, I and many Canadians became less and less willing to give him and the Liberals the benefit of the doubt. But Trudeau is back, baby, and I'm kind of here for it. Pierre Elliott 2.0 came to fight, and he brought a hockey stick to a hate crime. While Alberta's chief traitor and Pierre personality disorder have been suggesting that Canada should just lay back and think of English muffins as the Mad King violates Canada's sovereignty, Trudeau is letting them hold his beer as he demonstrates how to actually lead a country. One thing that sets Trudeau apart from many major figures as the Mad King's second reign begins is that Justin, or at least one of his advisors, seems to be focusing on the personality disorder, not the man, which is what we need to be doing. The current trade war isn't about anything the Rump administration says. It's a concept called narcissistic supply. The Mad King already knows that the Democrats pose no threat to him, given that he already has things in place to rig any future elections. Narcissism is a complicated disorder rooted in deep shame that pairs with minimal to non-existent empathy. There's a reason that Fugly Joffrey keeps telling you how much of a stable genius he is and how he's going to fix the trade deficit by making Americans greatly depressed again. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's deeply ashamed of the fact that he's not qualified to be doing anything that he's doing. He never has and never will because he isn't smart. He has no real plan that any reasonable person would think would improve America. This is a man who can barely read. And yeah, go figure, someone who can't read isn't qualified to lead. But a fantastic way to get people to pick a side is to throw a punch and claim you're retaliating. To be clear, this doesn't have to work with everyone. It just has to create enough chaos that nobody can think calmly and ask themselves, does any of this make sense? And of course, when the Mad King is involved, the answer will always be no. This doesn't make sense. It will never make sense. We need to stop repeating the insanity coming out of the Rump administration. Because if you repeat something enough, you'll convince yourself that locking up farmers might be a good idea. If you keep repeating it, you'll believe that air travel shouldn't have strict regulations to keep things from falling out of the sky, or that trains shouldn't have expensive equipment that prevents them from spilling toxic materials in communities and destroying entire towns. Canada's retaliatory tariffs are designed to hit American businesses in the same way that Canadian businesses are being hit. They're also specifically aimed at businesses out of red states and companies that were happy to donate to the Mad King's coup. We need to stop letting a mentally ill business boy control the narrative. None of this makes sense. He isn't honest, he'll never be honest, and there is no grand plan. Only attention seeking, and it won't stop as long as he's breathing.